The big question is this: how do we take a seemingly ordinary world and make it beyond extraordinary? In yoga, there is so much more than meets the eye, and it's not just the things we do on our yoga mats that make the biggest difference. That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Austin Bitsis, and welcome to Life as a Secret Yogi. Hello, fellow secret yogis. This is Austin Bitsis, and today we got an amazing guided meditation by McKensie Krichner, which we also had a great conversation with McKensie and Baye I, the founders of Nola Tribe Yoga and Bride Tribe Yoga, which if you haven't already, you can check out in the previous bonus episode, episode 10. And I hope for all who have already listened to our conversation, learned something new, or simply reframed a particular thought or thoughts you may be having. Today, I'm going to keep this introduction fairly short because McKensie has a tip for everybody that is meditating and everybody that may have trouble getting into that meditative state. I think it's completely human. I think it's completely natural. And we all experience that at times or all the time. And if you're the type of person who has taken action to make life beautiful through the tools of yoga and meditation, I'd really appreciate if you headed over to iTunes and left us a raving review to keep this show going. Every review is read by myself, the host, and your feedback will most definitely be taken into account for future episodes. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Have an extraordinary rest of your day and enjoy this meditation with McKensie Krichner.
I wanted to start off with a little meditation hack. For anyone that is having a hard time getting into meditation, something for you to consider, something that I love doing personally, is meditating in the car. So it might seem a little bit strange to be in the car seated by yourself, sometimes with your eyes closed, but I promise it is worth any odd glances from passerbys. And plus, you probably have your eyes closed, so you won't notice anyways. I live in a relatively small shotgun apartment with my fiance and my dog, and there are few places where you can really be alone and wholly uninterrupted for even 5 to 10 minutes. Also, I find it hard to block off a part of my day, especially while being at home for most of the day, working from home, to really change up my whole sitting on the couch routine to go and start meditating. Therefore, the car has really been my savior in this regard. Either go sit in your parked car outside or leave 5 minutes earlier the next time you're headed somewhere so that you can sit in your car to meditate beforehand. It also helps you to take the essence of the meditation out into the real world with you, whether you're practicing patience or loving kindness. If you're just going to be at your home by yourself after that, you're not really able to put it into play. But if you're doing it before you go into the grocery store or go into work, you really get to employ the different techniques and ideas that you just worked on out into the real world. Give it a try. Let me know your thoughts. For today's meditation, we are going to focus on some breath work and linking our breath work with compassion. I think that this will be an important and valuable meditation for today, being that compassion is so crucial right now as we have been spending so much more time probably, on our own, maybe more isolated than we typically are. And also just with the different social issues that have arisen within the last few weeks come to the forefront, that compassion is just ultimately crucial in understanding others' experiences and being able to relate them. So to start our meditation today, let's find a comfortable seated position. Whether you're in the car, like I suggested with my hack, or maybe you're sitting on a chair, maybe you're on the floor. Regardless, have your feet planted firmly on the floor, or if you're on the floor, maybe cross-legged. And your hands are going to rest nicely beside you or your palms facing up on your knees. Sit up straight with your spine nice and long. Reach your shoulders up into your ears and then roll them down your back, opening across your heart. To begin, your eyes are open and your gaze is soft. Begin to bring your awareness to your breath, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Notice the sensations of the rise and the fall of the shoulders, the chest, the crown of the head with each breath, and the relaxation that follows as you sink deeper into your awareness. Notice the contact points of your body with the chair or the ground, the soles of the feet, the sits bones, the shoulders, the lower back. Notice any areas of tension throughout the body, followed by any areas that are feeling particularly peaceful and comforted, knowing that neither state is inherently good or bad. After your next exhale, move to close the eyes. Seal your lips and continue your breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Gently let your attention drift to notice the sounds in the space around you. Those sounds near you and those sounds further away. Let your mind drift towards acknowledging those sounds, but not letting them preoccupy or concern you. Now slowly bring your attention back towards your breath, noticing the sound that it produces. We'll deepen your breathing by introducing a 3-part breath series, or Dirga Pranayama. Bring one hand to your chest, one hand to your belly. With your breath in through your nose, expand through your throat, then your chest, then your belly. Then on your exhale, you deflate first through your belly, then your chest, then your throat. Filling up completely on each inhale, throat, chest, belly. Emptying completely with each exhale, belly, chest, throat. While staying focused on this 3-part breath, I would like you to consider a concept of inhaling all things good and exhaling all things bad. And although this technique may serve us in certain contexts, today we're going to erase this bias of good stuff versus bad stuff, and erasing the concept that the good stuff being something that we want to keep all to ourselves, and the bad stuff being things that we want to keep far away from us. Especially in times of greater isolation, it's very beneficial to keep our minds and fortitude focused on others, so we're not just craving the happiness, the satisfaction, the contentment, all things good for ourselves. So knowing that, we're flipping that initial notion on its head for the next few breaths. On your inhales, we're going to breathe in all of the difficulties of others. And as we breathe out, we exchange them for all of the beautiful and positive experiences that we've encountered in our lives. Breathe in the pain and hardship of others. Breathe out to share your loving kindness with the world. You can either choose an individual to focus on, maybe a community at large, or maybe even the world as a whole. Sharing these moments of good fortune with the universe will in turn allow our heart to be more open, accepting, and content. Breathe in throat, chest, belly. Exhale, belly, chest, throat. Bringing your attention back to the body. Moving through one more intentional inhale, followed by an intentional exhale. As you slowly open back up the eyes, bring some movement into your toes, movement into your hands, maybe circle out your wrists, and then stretch your arms long above your head, and maybe your legs briefly out in front of you. Bring your hands to heart center and connect with the new, perhaps lightened sensation in the body, the mind, and the heart. Thank you for being a part of our tribe today. Namaste.